Hey, what up y'all? Mr. Cruz here, the hardest worker in the room, and today I'm going to give you guys a tour of my home studio. Alright, so for some of you guys who do know, when I work in my studio, I usually work at night after the kids have gone to bed. A big reason is because, you know, I don't want to work while the kids are awake because I don't want to take time away from them. But another reason is like once they're sound asleep, they usually do not wake up, or I can play music and then not kind of disturb them. Oddly enough, these walls are plaster and they really absorb sound very well.
You have to speak up. You hear me? I'm not hearing anyone. What?
But for starters, you know, I've got my little sound panels. I don't have the whole room treated. I actually don't even have a lot of the wall space treated, but I've been trying to do it little by little. I just kind of haven't had a whole lot. And these are actually super duper thin. But again, I don't do a whole lot of recording in the room. That's mainly for mixing purposes. For recording purposes, I actually have this joint up here. It's kind of like the poor man's version of the Chaotica eyeball, but it works. It does what I need it to do. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and walk you guys through the setup here. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can turn this on first. Boom. Okay, so I actually have 3 monitors. This is an HD TV I think I bought for like 50 bucks on Facebook. I think I bought this used monitor for $100, and then I bought this one I think for like 5 or 10 bucks.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Thank you, brother.
No, thank you.
This one's actually a square one, and the reason is because I used to work in Reason, and in Reason the racks fit better on a monitor that was much narrow. So like if I'd have taken this one and kind of flipped it or changed the orientation of it, it would have allowed me to see more of the Reason rack. But I still, you know, use this for a lot of different purposes. Kind of got my little toys here, like all my little Star Wars Legos and whatnot. For the most part, and we have a special guest. Hi, baby.
Hi, Daddy.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say I love you.
Hi, Daddy.
Okay. You go downstairs?
No.
You go in your room?
No.
Yeah, Daddy's working right now.
No.
Yes.
I'm going.
All right, so I guess my kid is gonna join us.
It's disrespectful to you.
My speakers are KRK Rocket 5s. I've actually had them for, I wanna say, it's been almost 10 years. I know I bought them not long after I had gotten married, and I just celebrated my 8th year anniversary. So yeah, those things are lasting me a pretty good time. The stands that they're actually on are homemade. I just kind of used a piece of MDF board and some pipe flanges, and then I filled the inside of it with sand, and it kind of works. It does. I wish I kind of would have gotten something more sturdy for the bottom, but it's a piece of plywood, but it works well. It's mainly just that I kind of got the screws way too short. So then this here is a Nectar SE49. I bought this, I want to say last year, when my other MIDI controller broke, but I don't really use this very often. The only thing I ever really use this for is for whenever I'm messing in arcade. So that's usually the best thing. And then my interface is a Scarlet 2i2. Super duper old. I'm looking to upgrade hopefully sometime in the near future, but it is what it is. And then I usually keep like my little phone stand here for whenever I'm streaming. I also got a ring light. I also have another, I technically have 3 ring lights. I have this one, I've got another one that's almost like this, and then I've got the one that's kind of hooked up to this thing right now. So yeah, I use that for when I'm streaming or when I'm recording my tutorials. And then over here I have a Audio Technica 2020 mic. I believe it's what it is. Audio Technica AT 2020. I've had this mic for several years and it does the job. I actually have a Rode NT1A as well, but I don't use it because I feel like I like that one much better. And then this is my rig. This is kind of my computer that I have. This is probably one of the only things that I have bought brand new, and I actually kind of got somewhat pre-built. I've done some upgrades to it since I bought it, but it's hooked up with an i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and running 2 1 terabyte SSDs. And over here I've got like my little PS3, which I still play. Just recently beat Mass Effect 3. And then down here at the bottom I've got my PS4. So I'm a big gamer. I have games on my PC that I play occasionally, but I mainly stick to PlayStation because PlayStation is where it's at.
No, you wrong. You just wrong. Shut the up and be wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
And this room is hot, so I keep a box or a window AC unit because this room is super duper hot. This house that I'm in actually did not have AC when we first moved in, and so they left us with a bunch of AC units that that's the last one that I've kept because it's the one that I need for this room, because this room is the only room that's not air conditioned. Over here, I've got my couch. Excuse me, baby. Cue me. Over here, I've kind of got this like pull-out couch. So when we've had guests, I've had people, and like this has been with us for so long. These are like, it's a milk stain. It's a freaking orange juice stain. This is like where my kid threw up. So this thing is. That's you, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, can you move, please?
Okay.
I love you.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
This is actually where the PS3 is actually hooked up through. The PS4, I usually run it off of OBS so that I can play on my on these monitors right here. So this is not just a pull-out. It has like a little trundle on here that kind of lifts up, but it also, give me, baby. Give me. It also has like a little storage unit. So I kind of keep some controllers and then some other music equipment in here too. I'm gonna get to this mother here last. But this is my record collection. I haven't bought any new records in a really long time. And when I say new, like new to the collection, these are mainly the newest ones that I've got were given to me from somebody who's like throwing their trash out. But this is filled with a whole bunch of different stuff. I've got Beatles, Billy Joel, Dionne Warwick, I think right here, Michael Jackson, Earth, Wind and Fire right there, Johnny Cash, a lot of classical music, musicals. So there's a ton of stuff. And some of the stuff that's actually in there I have used to make beats in the past. So I need to get back into sampling some of these. And then here, look, you are not an adult. You're not an adult male. Probably not an adult male who's a father if you don't have a box full of just miscellaneous cables and stuff like that. I actually have an Akai MPD-18 that I bought and actually modded it to make the pads more sensitive because those things were super hard. And then like some boxes, like I got my Elgato box that I use for streaming. So yeah, this just has a whole bunch of different miscellaneous, and then another kind of phone holder. Up here is kind of just I got a bunch of like games, and this isn't all of them, but this is mostly the ones that I've got cases for. This is a Reason box when I purchased Reason, which I no longer use but was grateful for it. And then Omnisphere FL Studio when I bought that. And then this is actually a speed controller, which I'll show you before I finish this up. This is to help me edit videos that I post on YouTube, which I'll probably be using that to edit this video here. All right, so I had already put my my lighting away, my ring light away, but I wanted to show you guys the speed editor. So this is when I bought the full version of DaVinci Resolve, the video editing program that I use to edit videos. It came with this for free, and this is great because like for one, it's wireless, so it operates off of Bluetooth, and it's pretty nice to be able to just either tuck it away in here and be able to use it by pulling this in and out, or sometimes when I'm feeling lazy, I'll literally just take it out, tuck it on my lap, and then like kind of lay down and edit my videos while I'm kind of sitting here watching it. But this is also something else that I wanted to show you guys because this is another great addition to my home studio that kind of allows me to work much quicker and more efficiently. And then a bunch of Star Wars toys. The kind of story behind this is that some of my wife's family members, the only thing, I don't say the only thing, but they know that I like Star Wars, and then so they usually buy me something Star Wars related for my birthday or for Christmas and stuff like that. So that's where a lot of this stuff up here kind of came from. And then this right here, my green screen. So I'm gonna show you how I have my green screen set up. Also got kind of hooks there with some headphones and cables and whatnot. So the green screen, I wanted to have something for when I'm recording my videos, because once I kind of got to a certain point with my YouTube videos, I wanted to level up the quality and kind of bring much better quality and presentation. So what I had to do is, because this room is actually very small, it's probably like 60 square feet. It's probably like 6 by 10. I wanted to get a curtain rod, a spring-loaded curtain rod that I can hang up across the entire room without having to drill holes, so that like whenever I need it, I can kind of pop it out and I can put it away pretty easily.
That's what she said.
So something that's essentially portable. So this is what I was able to find. And actually this spring-loaded curtain, I think it cost like $50 or $60. This was probably the most expensive piece. And then my wife and I, we just went to Michael's or Joann Fabrics, and we bought just kind of green nylon curtain so that I can kind of stretch it all the way across when I'm recording my videos. And as you can kind of see, once it's all set up, it doesn't really leave me a whole lot of space. And I didn't really think it would be enough space, but it's actually just the right amount. I never really end up backing into it or anything. As you can see, my son is back there trying to hide. But yeah, so this is pretty much what I wanted. And then the spring-loaded curtain kind of tucks away, and then I can kind of hang this up without having to fold it to put it away, because, you know, if you fold it, you're ended up with a lot of creases, and then those make it more difficult for them to key out. And then the newest piece of equipment that I got right here is a Secret Labs chair this Batman chair that actually a good friend of mine bought for me. So he kind of gifted me this, and this thing is the best chair I have ever sat in my entire life. And it's just the right size to be able to tuck into my under my desk without kind of scratching the armrest or anything like that. And like, look, dope Batman logo. I usually keep this on here because it's really comfortable as well. Nice Batman logo on the back, man. And this chair is actually probably more expensive than any other physical piece of equipment that I have in here. Because again, I bought a lot of the stuff used, so that thing is, whoo, that's my boy.
Blue, you're my boy!
Thank you, sir.
So anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. Let me know in the comments below what your impression or what your thoughts are of my home studio. Is it what you expected, what you thought it would look like, or were you kind of disappointed? I know it's not super fancy. A lot of people have like much cooler lights and all this other stuff. My stuff is simple. And again, you're seeing the fruits of maybe 10 plus years of labor and like stuff that I've bought little by little over time. So that's what I got. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Mr. Cruz. Out.